Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ron Freeman is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, it's awfully tough in today's game when your strikeout to walk ratio is less than even. Too many balls are put in play, plus you add that with the base on balls. That just shows me one thing.
In now, James Gardner,
the second baseman.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Hey, good pitch right now.
Ready with the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Let's play ball.
Into the box, James Gardner.
The second baseman.
High and deep to right center.
Gardner.
Banks moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
The batter. The
Into the box now, James Gardner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Banks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, James.
Make something happen for us.
Gardner.
Stepping in now, James Gardner.
Come on.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
Now batting, second baseman, James.
Standing in now, James Gardner, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Round hard,
this is line to left.
You're scoring.
Thayer is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-0 the final score today. Ben Taylor claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
the Rubber Ducks, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. Having had a little perverse fun with the young speed, he checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Benny Cato, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do...
That hit him. He's got first. 3 out. Batting third, the second baseman, Gardner.
In now, James Gardner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down.
Hey, get your Reach up there. Let's go,
The
kid.
batter, number 7, second baseman, James.
Into the box,
Gardner.
James Gardner, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or
Now
not?
batting,
He thought about
first
pushing it,
baseman,
I'm sure, but
Chris
decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job.
The batter, number 7.
All right, this is your pitch.
Second
Right here, right
baseman, James Gardner.
Into the box now, James Gardner. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
All right, he's up.
Is
You're
on
up.
his way home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
Let's play ball.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, James Gardner.
Standing in now, James Gardner. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
The first baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip. Come on, get down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Throw won't get him. Now we'll see some action.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in now, James Gardner. He swings and lines it to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Grizzlies, 1 run, 7.
The show's continue.
Batting third, the second baseman, James.
In now, James Gardner. He swings and grounds it to short. 1 there.
He's out.
On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad.
Leading off for the base
Into the box, James Gardner.
James.
Line to shortstop, and there's
Gardner.
1 away.
All right, let's sit on something you like right
The
here.
batter, number 7, second baseman.
Standing in now, James Gardner. Line
Gardner.
towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, James Gardner. Hit
Gardner.
high and deep out to left field. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now. 6-0 the final shutout score today. The Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
minor.
Play ball. He's safe. Atta boy.
Batting third, the second baseman, James.
Stepping in now, James Gardner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Runner.
And the runner's breaking for third.
Here, hold it. Hold it right here.
Throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Let's play ball.
In now, James Gardner. Line towards center field. Kearns will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
The batter number
Standing
7.
in now, James Gardner.
James.
As he hits one on a line to left field. Barrow is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Leading off for Bowie, the second baseman.
Into the box, James Gardner.
Gardner.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a good way to start the 9th as he's in with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
Go, right here.
3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
For the victorious Seawolves, 3 runs.
Minor league baseball.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Into the box now, James Gardner. Hit hard down the right field line.
There you go,
but that's a foul ball. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
On the back right here.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over aggressive.
Leading off for Bowie.
In now, James Gardner.
James.
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Play ball.
The batter number 7.
Standing in now, James Gardner. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall.
On the back.
And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Hit the baseball.
So that's his third.
Now batting, left fielder. Now batting.
Into the box, James Gardner.
James.
Line drive to center field. Kearns is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, James Gardner.
Stepping in now, James Gardner. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the
right,
ground
you're
to
here,
short.
you're here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Schaefer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily. We are knotted at 3.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Hey, you're next up there. Need you right now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Bowie Bay Sox came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Hiroki Saito gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
They left 60.
Welcome to MLB.
Batting third,
Hey,
the
Steve,
second
hey,
baseman,
drive it. Here we go.
James Gardner.
In now, James Gardner takes this the other way to right. Fagan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now batting, second baseman, James Gardner.
Standing in now, James Gardner.
Ah, nice drive.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Dan,
great
this
job
guy's
right
having a
there.
monster
Squared up
series
that
on the
ball.
road. Were you aware of the home?
Hey, let it fly.
The
Let it
batter,
fly
number
right
7, second baseman,
Into the box, James Gardner. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fellows, a runner
Hey,
at
get your
first
pitch
with
up
one
there,
gun
kid.
in the
Let's go
inning.
now. See it. Drive it. Come on, kid.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Laser. Come on, come on, come
And
on,
now
come
it'll
on.
rattle up against the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now of this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Hey, find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
He's going,
Nothing in
he's
one
going.
count. Here it comes.
Out!
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Play ball.
Your attention.
Stepping in now, James
The
Gardner.
second baseman,
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Gardner.
Fagan is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 11-3, the final score in this contest. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. Always looking to fill needs, clubs will explore every way a prospect might be capable of contributing. This player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor, who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. His counsel, patience, and flexibility. The player has reservations about being moved. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one.
Game's future stars are on.
Play ball. He's safe. Batting third. The third baseman.
Into the box now, James Gardner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with
batting fourth. The third baseman, number 7.
Standing in now, James Gardner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Fellows rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
The fans are not.
Now batting, the third baseman, James Gardner.
In now, James Gardner as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Pena.
Into the box, Ronald Pena. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fellows. Stepping in now, James Gardner. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking.
The right fielder, number 13.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch,
The third baseman, number 7, James.
Hey, let it rip.
Standing in now, James Gardner, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. Right, he needs a double. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Mota ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8
great job right
now.
there. He squared up on that sucker.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI in the game. And
the right fielder, number 13.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Bowie Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our final.
The shows continue.
Let's play ball. He's safe. Batting third.
Into the box
The
now,
third baseman.
James Gardner. as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there. So he's into third with his 6th three-bagger of the year.
And that tells you what
the first baseman. The third baseman, number 7. James.
In now, James Gardner. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another.
The first baseman, number 19. Chris Davis.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Stepping in now, James Gardner,
the third baseman,
as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And he'll step off. And he is out. Retreating to...
The third baseman, number
standing
7.
in now, James Gardner. He swings and lines it to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Leading off for the Bay Sox, the third baseman, James.
Into the box now, James Gardner. This is in the air out to right. Blumenthal sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-6 the final score tonight. Bowie smashed the ball all over the yard.